So I have been wanting to make myself a creative journal for some time now, so I am finally jumping on the bandwagon. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. I really am so glad that you stopped by today. So I'm doing a setup video. I have not done any sort of setup video on my channel for some time. So I'm really excited to show you all of what this is. We're going to talk through that because it is a part of a new release. And then I'm going to set up a creative journal for myself. And then Addison asked me to help her set up one for her. So in a separate video, we'll set her up her creative journal so that we can both use this as a way to kind of, be creative. And to me, this is something that's therapeutic as well. And so I've been seeing them floating all around the internet. So I was like, let me go ahead and set mine up for the year since it is just February, even though it's the end of February. So I'll have this for the rest of the year and I'll be able to do more content like this on my channel and show you guys spreads and different things like that. So I have some stickers here as well, because once we put this all together, then I am going to also decorate my first spread. And then in a later video, I'll share with you guys some things that you can add to your very own creative journal if it's something that you've been wanting to create for yourself as well, if you just need a creative outlet. Okay, so I'm going to round all of this up and then I'm going to share with you what exactly is this beautiful gorgeousness that you see. All right, so I'm just going to give you a sneak peek because all of the items aren't quite ready yet, but we are doing a test to see if we want to release an ongoing curated stationery box, like a monthly subscription, if you will. And so this is going to be a part of the first collection, which is called Watercolor Blossoms. It's so beautiful. I am already working on next month's collection. So depending on how this goes, we will launch that starting in March and it'll be ongoing monthly subscription. And I'm really excited about it. This particular month is going to have 15 items. That's crazy. Now, this is just kind of like a preliminary month just to kind of see how things go and to give you a sample of like some of the items that will be included. But ongoing, we may not include 15 items. And on Thursday, we will be showing you the entire collection. So today, because I'm using these items in the collection, I said, why not show them to you while I'm here? Just to give you a little sneak peek. All right, so we now have new what am I calling these? Page finders that are going to be available at Fancy Plants Co. in different varieties. So this is a part of this collection specifically. And so I'll show you how that looks. It's so stunning. And I think you guys are going to love them. To just be able to have a little decor piece that you can pop in your planner. And it's still beautiful. And it helps you to find your page. So you could do it one of two ways. You could either pop it in like this, or you could pop it in like this. It's completely up to you, and then you'll have your tab at the bottom. Okay, so I like to just keep mine, I don't know, I may decide last minute to put it like this, because sometimes I do like finding the page at the bottom. But this is how it looks. Look at the, I'm really hoping it translates on camera, but the little paint swatches here are something that I did personally, and this is printed on vellum, just because I think vellum is just so pretty. And then I swatched some, or not swatch, but splashed some metallic paint and some glitter. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but when you get it, it's just so, so pretty. So it comes, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to give you guys two options, but they're both something that I created as part of the collection. And if I am going to give you the option to do this one or this one, then you'll see that in the listing. All right, and then this one has the same sort of paint splashes and then also some glitter as well. It's so pretty. And I know that, the way the camera is, it may not show you exactly how pretty it is, but you'll be able to see it in person. Okay, so I'm not sure yet, again, but if I'm gonna let you have both, as you can see, they're very different, then you'll be able to choose one or the other. All right, so these are the page finders, which are so pretty. So I'm gonna choose one and I'm gonna add that to my creative journal. All right, and then next up is we have vellum. And this vellum is so gorgeous. It's just simple. And the reason why we did black writing is because this is the cover, and I'm going to show you how that works. You'll be able to see a little layering effect, and it turns out to be so pretty. Again, the cover, as you can see, isn't that so pretty, y'all? The cover is just as pretty with the glitter. Again, in person, you're going to be like wowed. Okay, and it's also printed on vellum. And so it's still sturdy, stable, and then it's going to add a layering effect to your planner. So as you can see, when I put that behind there, that's without it, and that's with it. You'll be able to see the writing behind it, and it just makes for just such a pretty effect. So I love this and this together. Okay, so that's kind of how that is. So this is just a sneak peek. Again, this is just 3 items, because technically you may be able to choose out of 15. So this is just a teaser, and it'll probably be very limited quantity because most of the items are gonna be in-house. We do have a couple of, like a planner pouch and a couple of other things that we are waiting for that will be here Thursday. Otherwise, everything is gonna be created by Fancy Blends Co. There'll be no sourcing for like things like this. And so because of that, it's going to be a lot. So we're not going to be able to do a whole bunch, make a whole bunch of them available just because we are doing everything on our own. It'll be available in 5 sizes, I believe: big, classic, A5, half letter, and mini. And so that's why I'm teasing it to you now, so that way you can get prepared if it's something that you want, because once it goes live, which will probably be in our Facebook group first, which there is a link below if you want to join our Facebook group, and then it's going to go live to everybody else after I give them a little bit of time to go ahead and order one. Again, I'm not sure how many I'm going to stock, but y'all know stuff around here goes pretty fast, and so once it's out of stock, you'll see that. So anyways, that's just a little teaser for you guys. I'm going to be using this stuff to create my creative journal along with some other things. All right, I'm going to use a folder. Everything that I'm using, of course, is from Fancy Blends Co. So this is one of our folders. These always sell out. These are very popular. This is not included in the collection, just so you know. And the collection ongoing subscription is going to be called the Collection Club, because I feel like these are all, collections we would generally make and sell each item separately. But now it'll be a full collection that you can purchase. By the way, I think the price point, at least for the preliminary box, is going to be $49.99. So this first box, 15 items, is going to be $49.99. So I know I'm teasing y'all, or I'm going to be spoiling you guys, because not sure long term if that price is sustainable for us, but we wanted to show our appreciation to you. So we said we'll do something severely discounted for this first box, and we'll see how it goes. All right. So this folder is double-sided. So I've got a pocket here and a pocket there. So I'm going to use that. I also got some dot grid paper, because I feel like, sometimes in this creative journal, I may want to create like a rogue spread or like a page that I can put in that maybe like, my travel itinerary, or like a self-care page or something like that. So I got some of our dot grid. Okay, then also I have a full year of the vertical layout. I feel like the vertical layout is going to work best for me for this. It is one that was from 2022, but as you know, this is the only difference. We'll only design a new cover page every year. Otherwise, everything else stays the same. Everything is undated. So I don't need this, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then the inside looks just like so. So it's just your typical vertical planner. All right, so I got a year of that. Then I also have this pen, which I really love. Again, all of this is available at Fancy Blends Co. So this is the Paper Mate Flare pen, which I really love for doing this sort of thing, creative journaling. I love the way it writes. So I'm going to be using that along with a pen loop. And then lastly, you need discs. All right. So some of this stuff will be included in the box, which discs will be included. There'll be a pen included. There'll be a pen loop included. There'll be a set of inserts included. Now the inserts will look different, but you could use the box to create a creative journal for yourself as well. You'll just need some filled paper or a full year of calendar inserts. Okay, so this is everything that I'm going to use to make my creative journal. So let's just go ahead and get started. So if you've never seen me put together a planner before, today's your day, okay? You'll be able to see exactly what goes into putting together a planner and some best practices, okay? So typically what I do is I take the cover, open up the discs, of course. I should have enough. And then I take the cover, make sure it's lined up, and then I add the discs to both covers. All right, I think I had someone or a couple of people recently ask me to do a planner assembly or planner setup video, so I hope you're watching, because this is hopefully will appease you so that you can see exactly how to put together your own planner. So this is kind of how I do mine. And sometimes you may get a page that doesn't go all the way through. Okay. All right, so once I get it all done, y'all, you can't deny that that's gorgeous. You may try to, but you can't, okay? That is so pretty. I wish you could see that glitter though. And the metallic paint is just so gorgeous. Okay, so you know with vellum, you can't double-side print it because otherwise the two patterns are gonna blur together. So these particular covers are not double-sided print. You know our typical covers are double-sided print. So with the vellum covers, it won't be. All right, just so you know, because that way you could see through to the back of the design. All right, so there's the vellum that's gonna go in first. All right, and then we're gonna start to add in the calendar inserts. So I'll add those in really quick. And you just add them little by little. So as you can see, I'm taking just a small stack and I'm putting that in, and then I'll take another stack and so on and so forth. I'm taking a little bit larger stack so you can see how much you could actually do at once. It's just a little bit more difficult to press down, but still works. All right, so I got all of the yearly inserts in here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add this folder. I think I wanna add this folder here. And I'm trying to decide if I want these inserts before or after. Like, do I want them at the end, or do I wanna use this kind of like as a divider and put them in the back, y'all? Huh, decisions, right? Kinda wanna put them back here. Just so I can have a separation there, okay? Now we need to put the pin loop on, and I typically just, let's see, where did I put it, y'all? Here we go. Okay, I almost got the pink one, because we do have a pink one in our shop that I thought would look really well, but I wanted it to match the pin. All right, so how I put my pin loops on is I put the pin in the pin loop after I take the sticky back off. Try not to touch it. Okay, get it positioned kind of the way I want it, and then I put it on. I feel like that makes it to where you can get it exactly where you want it. See? And then I close it up just to make sure, and that we look good. All right, and then, y'all, this is so beautiful. And then we are not in January, but I'm gonna run it through January. You know, like back around, since it's undated, to January of 2024, and then I'll start a new one. We are in February, and so let's see, what's the date, y'all? Okay, well, no, I think I want to start in February. Let's start in February and meet ourselves back here for 2024, and who knows what could change. I may say, you know what, we'll just do a new one, you know? Okay, so technically, I'm gonna use the last week of February. Okay, so this is where we'll start, you guys. All right, and so which means I have to choose which one I want. And I think I want this one, but I'm not sure. No, we're gonna do this one. I don't know, I'm torn. Okay, so as you can see, when you put it in, you have a little extra space there at the top so that you can easily get to the page that you're on. That is the whole objective of this, so that you could have a page finder to be able to find your page easily. Okay, and remember I told you you could also do it like, well, I guess you technically can't do it like this because it would be the opposite direction. So scratch that. But this is how it's intended to be used. All right, so now we have our page finder that looks completely gorgeous, and this one does as well. So look at the whole ensemble, y'all. You see that pattern coming through the back of it? I could see it more so here in front of me. I see that glitter on the cover. The page finder is stunning, and we are ready to start using this to plan out our creativity. Okay, so again, we're going to move into where we are starting, and I'm going to remove this only because I don't want it to get in my way. And we are going to show you the stickers we have. So I have these stickers that I got from Mommy Lay that I really like. So I'm going to use these. And then I got some colorful boxes. So from time to time, you're going to see me use stickers from other vendors. But for the most part, we use Fancy Plans Co. stickers. Okay, so I've got these boxes here as well. All right, so let's just get to going. I'm really excited about this creative journal, you guys. I think it's going to be such a way for me to just, let out some built up things and just journal, what's happening in my day, what's happening in the world. There's so many different ways to use a creative journal. And these boxes are the same size as Happy Planner, or pretty much all boxes are made the same size now to be able to be universal. Okay, so just so you know that. So I'm going to use some gold foil stickers to start. Y'all, I haven't used a vertical layout planner in ages. I used a vertical was my first ever planner, but otherwise I've used pretty much everything but vertical. But I think vertical is the perfect layout to use for this particular thing because I don't know, I like the way it kind of sections things off, and I think that may be easier to journal. Mommy Lay's stickers are the cutest stickers ever. I love her stuff, so I thought it would be perfect to use in this spread. She's got a lot of elements, like some floral elements. I'm gonna get my scissors and cut that. Y'all, this is so much fun. I haven't done a video like this on my channel in so long. I hope you guys enjoy it. And stay tuned for more because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my creative journal on a regular basis. Okay, I also got some date stickers because I do need to date that. Okay, let's see if I have the right dates. That could be a problem. Okay, I don't have it there. Oh my gosh, I don't have it on any of these, you guys. I'm gonna have to write it in. Yikes. Okay, I'm sure I probably have some somewhere. I don't feel like going anywhere to look for dates, so we'll just write it in. Okay, starting with the 20th. I don't always like my dates, or my numbers, I'm sorry. I love the way this pen writes, by the way. I think it's so perfect for this sort of creative journaling. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did I write something wrong? No, Monday's the 20th. Thursday is the 20. I missed a number. Yeah. Why did y'all let me miss a number? Y'all, that's what I get for going so fast. I'm doing the most, okay? So I missed 21. And I'm sure y'all saw it and wanted to scream at me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end it on, we'll put another 26. It is what it is. I am not going to, be a stickler about anything at this point. Okay? Man, I sometimes go so fast and I don't really see what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, that happens, right? All right, so put that in, and then I'm going to just keep it moving. And I might add another color in here besides gold, although I do love gold. I know sometimes I'm like, where do I want it? Okay, and remember in the next video, we're gonna talk about all the things that you can add to a creative journal, and so that you could see if it's something that you want to create for yourself, and you'll have some ideas and some things and some ways to fill up these pages. Sometimes that's the tricky part. All right, so I'm just gonna keep going. As you can see, there's lots of cute little embellishments and things like that in this sticker book. And remember, you're gonna be doing a lot of writing, so you don't want to over stickerize it, if there's a such word as over stickerize. Oh look, and then we find dates. I should have looked in here first. Yep. Now I could technically cover up the dates I have there, but that would be doing the most, and I'm not always in the business of doing the most, so we're gonna just leave it as is. Although I have a feeling the more time goes along, the more it's gonna irk me, and I'll probably end up changing it anyways, but we'll leave that for another day. Okay, where do I want this? I feel like there's too much gold down here, so let's put this back and we'll use it for another day. But this is such a cute sticker book. Got these little cute little macaroons in here. All right, y'all, I think we are good to go. I think if I add anything else, it might push me over the edge. So I think we'll leave it there. Right? And that way I have tons more stuff to use for the next time. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So what I'm gonna also do is I'm going to, I know I have a stencil somewhere, and I'm gonna try to find that stencil because I do wanna line some of the boxes. So on the videos when I'm gonna show you guys what to write in here, I'll use that video as an opportunity to put those lines in, and that way, you know, it'll look even better. All right, I feel like I wanna put something right here. So I'm gonna put these little stars. So stay tuned for that, because I think that's gonna just tie everything all together. All right, now we're done. Because if we keep going, y'all know how it gets for me. Okay, so that is it, you guys. This is going to be my creative journal. I'm so excited to use it. Addison asked me to help her create one, so when she gets home from school, we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna create one for her, and then maybe we could do some more mommy-daughter plan with me videos, so that way you guys could see her creative journal and how she uses it. And I just thought it would be a fun little activity for us to have together. We could sit down on our Sundays and we could plan out all the things and we could have it forever, and we could look back on this creative journal and we could just remember and reminisce about some of the past things we were able to do and accomplish and how we felt. And I just thought it would be so fun for us to create one for ourselves. Again, I saw this trending. I think I saw a few people here on YouTube do it, and so I was like, you know what, that's my sign. And so here we are. Okay, so again, look at how gorgeous this is inside of the collection. Again, there'll be this cover here, there'll be the page finder, there'll be discs, there'll be some inserts, there'll be this gorgeous vellum here that says everything blooms in its own time. You'll get a pin, you'll get a pin loop, and you'll get several other goodies. Remember, there are 15 total items, so you guys are going to be able to assemble your planner using pretty much all of those pieces, and they're stunning as well, just in time for spring. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. Comment below, let me know what you think. Again, spots will be very limited, and I'll do a full in-depth video on Thursday of this whole thing, so you guys will be able to see every single piece, because again, this was just the covers, 1 item, 2 item, 3 items. Again, there is a pin, not this pin. There's a pin loop, not this pin loop. So technically 3 items are shown in this video, but there's a total of 15. So I want you to see all the things, so stay tuned for Thursday. Remember, to my Facebook group first, you can join now below, and then to the public after that in very limited quantities. So thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned to see how I'm going to use this. I'm going to do another video either this week or next week showing you guys how I'm going to decorate that first spread that we just did, and maybe Addison will join me for that video. You never know. So thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Comment below, let me know what you think. Again, we love all comments. I respond to them and they help me in the algorithm. So I hope you guys will consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here, and of course I want you to come back and join me for another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.